The girl was abandoned by her father, in the trunk right after she was born. Her father even raced his car on the road, not caring at all about the safety of his daughter. After getting home, they all went inside the house, but they forgot the baby in the trunk. Despite all this, the girl didn't cry, because she was a genius. Before she was even a month old, she had already written her name. At 1 year old, she could wash herself. By the age of 2, she has learned to dress herself. By 4, she had learned how to cook, since her family completely ignored her. Matilda's daily routine at home was to read magazines while eating souffle that she made herself. Soon, she had read all the books in the house, so Matilda gathered the courage to approach her father and asked him to buy her a book, but her father rejected her request.
There's nothing you can get from a book that you can't get from a television faster.
The next second, her brother shoved her aside, because Matilda was blocking his view of the TV. At that moment, Matilda realized no one in the family loved her, so she decided to work hard on her own. The next day, she found the library's address in the phone book, but it was a full 10 kilometers away from home. However, Matilda didn't give up. With firm determination, she set off on her journey. After a long time, she finally reached the library. The librarian was very puzzled, wondering why such a lovely child would come to the library alone, and Matilda didn't need anyone to take care of her. She climbed onto the couch and started reading books on her own. Matilda spent the next 3 years like this. One day, her father came home in a good mood, and he asked his son to help him calculate his salary for the month. But before her brother had finished, Matilda had already spoken out the answer. However, her father thought Matilda was causing trouble, so he severely scolded Matilda. That night, Matilda is focused on reading a book. The next second, her father turned off the lamp. He even grabbed the book from Matilda and tore it to pieces. Then, he pressed Matilda's head down firmly and forced her to watch TV. At that moment, Matilda was extremely angry. Unknowingly, she released her superpower. The television suddenly exploded.